fellow citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis. Every year, International Nurses Day is celebrated around the world on May 12th. May 12th is of great historical significance because it is the birthday of Florence Nightingale, the renowned British nurse known as the modern founder of nursing who transformed healthcare throughout the 19th century. International Nurses Day has been celebrated by the International Council of Nurses, ICN, since 1965. The main goals of International Nurses Day are 1. To recognize the importance and contribution of nurses to society. 2. To celebrate and promote the nursing profession. And 3. Highlight issues confronting the profession. To commemorate the birth and memory of the great nursing icon, Florence Nightingale, the St. Kitts and Nevis Nurses Association, like other nursing associations worldwide, is observing Nurses Week, May 10th to 16th, 2021, with a comprehensive slate of activities. And on Wednesday, May 12th, they will join the global community in observing International Nurses Day. In 2021, this significant week is being observed under the main theme, Nurses, a Voice to Lead, and a sub-theme, A Vision for Future Healthcare. Notably, the main overarching theme of A Voice to Lead has been used for the past few years. The fact that it has been utilized for such an extensive period clearly illustrates the importance of nursing leadership and the relevant issues and problems associated with nursing voices not being heard or included at the high tables for health systems and policy-making decisions. The sub-theme of A Vision for Future Healthcare relates to nursing leadership coming to the fore in many countries, particularly during the coronavirus pandemic, at a time when previously the value of nursing may have been underestimated. The ICN theme for International Nurses Day 2021, Nurses, a Voice to Lead, a Vision for the Future Healthcare, also requires all of us to recognize how nurses' experiences in the last year will inform how nursing is taught and practiced in the future, as well as its role in shaping what quality healthcare delivery looks like in a post-COVID world. The importance of nursing leadership and nursing's response to COVID-19 are two variables reflected in the theme for International Nurses Day. This therefore places immense responsibility on the shoulders of nurses in every country, globally, amidst the response to unprecedented novel coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Statistics revealed that in the region of the Americas, there are approximately 9 million nursing professionals who represent more than 56% of the health workforce. This is indeed instructive. Deservedly, nurses should be celebrated not only at this time of observance, but all year round, recognizing that nurses are professionals, are fundamental in health systems generally, and in the response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The past year has brought unbelievably challenging times to nurses everywhere. The critical role nurses have played throughout the global pandemic has been nothing short of monumental. News story after news story has thrust nurses into the spotlight, masked, exhausted, and yet still going above and beyond in supporting their patients. Even nurses who were not directly involved in treating COVID patients risked burnout and exposure to the virus or violence each shift as they provided routine treatment or even just a comforting presence to their patients when loved ones were not allowed to visit. We have also observed how the pandemic has exposed the weaknesses in many health systems and the enormous pressures some nurses have been working under. What the pandemic has also done is giving us the opportunity to call for a reset and a further chance to explore new models of care where nurses are at the center of our health systems. This has been evidenced, particularly at the community nursing level in St. Kitts and Nevis, as we combat the dreaded COVID-19 pandemic. Certainly, community nurses who have been shining lights of incredible commitment and courage have been at the forefront. The Ministry of Health is extremely pleased that within St. Kitts and Nevis, there has not been any significant disruption to healthcare. However, the theme of nurses, a voice to lead, a vision for future healthcare, is apt because the post-COVID-19 era ultimately will shape the future of healthcare and nursing, and much creativity, resilience, and innovations would be required. For this reason also, the Ministry of Health is encouraging all nurses to join the COVID-19 vaccination campaign and protect themselves, their patients and clients, their institutions and communities from the coronavirus. Advocacy is a critical component of leadership. Therefore, we expect our nurses, as the largest component of the health sector, and other healthcare workers, as trusted healthcare professionals, to lead the way with their voice to promote vaccine administration and mitigate against vaccine hesitancy and secure the future of our healthcare system. I therefore wish to use this forum to send a clarion call to all nurses to bring awareness and raise their voices in support of the uptake of the COVID-19 vaccine. Indeed, these are unprecedented times, and the Ministry of Health and the government of St. Kitts and Nevis are deeply grateful to the nurses who are doing their part and have embraced their ethical and professional responsibilities in helping to keep our communities safe, being cognizant of the fact that the world continues to combat the pandemic with its formidable threats to life, liberty, public health, and public safety. The ministry is nonetheless pleased that the nurses are celebrating in 2021 after foregoing many of the usual activities in 2020 in their selfless service and personal sacrifice in confronting the coronavirus. Please know that your service is valued, and we look forward to continuing to recognize you, support you, and thank you throughout 2020 and beyond. Hence, for International Nurses Week this week, the Ministry of Health joins the international community in recognizing the admirable and invaluable contributions nurses make in the communities they serve in nursing our people back to health. Nurses are vital to the health of our communities before, during, and after the pandemic. Thus, the Ministry of Health and government are deeply grateful and immensely appreciative of nurses' value, role, and functions. We therefore pay homage to them and honor their service by joining the St. Kitts and Nevis Nurses Association during this celebratory week. The ministry at this time also remembers all retired nurses who have long blazed the trail for younger generations to follow and have laid a solid foundation for the advancements in public health. The ministry wishes to thank the critical cadre of nurses who have emerged from retirement to assist in the country's fight against the COVID-19. We are indeed very indebted to them for their spirit and immense sense of community and country. We commend them for their service to our Federation and for their enduring courage, staunch willingness, and innate selflessness at this crucial time in our Federation's history. That being so, I encourage all citizens in the Federation to support and participate in the Association's week of activities as per the following. Today, Monday, May 10th, church service at the New Testament Church of God, Central Street, Basse-Terre at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, May 11th, An educational symposium will be hosted at the JNF classroom from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. On Wednesday, May 12th, Nurses Day, Jerusalem Dance Challenge at the JNF parking lot at 10 a.m., followed by a nurses luncheon at 12 p.m. and nurses appreciation gift distribution from 2 p.m. On Thursday, May 13th, karaoke at Patsy's Bar at Frigate Bay at 7 p.m. Friday, May 14th, regional and international nurses food fair hosted by medical ward staff in collaboration with the SKNA at the Independence Square at 11 a.m. And on Saturday, May 15th, health walk and breakfast beginning at the Robert Llewellyn Bratcher International Airport along the Kim Collins Highway to the Frigate Bay lawn where breakfast boxes will be on sale for $10. Citizens and residents, let us stand in solidarity with our nurses as they celebrate this week. On behalf of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, the ministry salutes all our nurses, and may they continue to advance their profession to redound to the benefit of the citizens and quality public health in the Federation. Accordingly, it is with great pleasure that I officially declare the commencement of the St. Kitts and Nevis Nurses Association Week of Activities 2021. To all nurses, thank you and happy International Nurses Week. May God continue to bless us all.